Today, let's talk about works. So we know that we are saved by grace through faith. And the doctrine of justification by faith is one of my most favorite doctrines in all of Christianity. It's so beautiful that we can place our faith and trust in Jesus Christ, and that we have the imputed righteousness, his righteousness, applied to our account just by believing and trusting in Christ. The book of James says faith without works is dead. And we don't want to have dead faith. But then I'm reminded of the thief on the cross who hung next to Jesus. He didn't have time for good works. He said, "Remember me, Jesus, when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus said, "What? Today you will be with me in paradise." He didn't have time to come down and get baptized. He didn't have a chance to give to the poor or to launch a ministry. What he did was he placed his faith and trust in Christ, and we know that he is with Jesus in eternity. So what role do works play? Like I said, we don't want to have dead faith. Faith without works is dead. So now that we're saved and we're not on our deathbed, what role do works play? I think Martin Luther said it best when he said faith and works are like two legs of a pair of pants, that one goes with the other. You cannot have saving faith, true faith, and be devoid of good works. In the last video, we talked about the fruits of the Spirit and how those are characteristic of believers: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That is the evidence of a transformed life. Nobody that was truly converted met Jesus and ever stayed the same. There should be a change. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a pastor of a church, move to Africa and be a minister, sell your cars and your homes. And no, we're not talking about, even though Jesus did say, to one particular person, sell all that you have and give to the poor and follow me, and you'll have treasure in heaven. But that's not a call for every single person always, right? That was what his sin was greed. Anyway, so we are called to follow Christ. We are called into good works. We have to remember the fig tree. Jesus, why did Jesus curse the fig tree? He walked up to it and it had no fruit. We should be producing spiritual fruit because of our faith. It doesn't earn our salvation. Good works can never earn your way into the kingdom. But if you've truly met Jesus, then you cannot be the same as you once were. And good works naturally flow from a transformed heart.